WNBA. Funky Johns, Lost Texas, Aqua Ford, CEO, Agadin 2K, DJ Hypersloth, A6, and Tez, along with all their friends who helped make full parties in the new 2K22 feature Play Online with Friends, Julian World, Malos, OFTX, OTKY, Truly ACXD, Don't Tell.
And the Blazers couldn't have looked any sharper as they came through the tunnel. Every home game's a reason to get dressed up for these guys. The lights of downtown reflecting off the Willamette River in this and David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin.
LTA, clearly he wants to make his mark. Thanks for that report. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Warren is out there with Smith. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Turner in its center, locking down the middle. A couple of teams.
Yeah, Kevin, but the big thing, though, get healthy by the end of the year. You know, you got to get your guys back to 100%, so you don't want to rush them back too early.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. The big piece of the trade, sending DeMarcus Cousins, Chris to New Orleans, Buddy Hield. He had to change teams in his second year in the NBA.
Yeah, I went through something similar. Getting traded early in my career. I mean, this is your team system. This league is so hard to adjust to, but you got to find the right opportunity. It's all about opportunity. Give credit to Buddy. He didn't let that trade affect his development.
Pass to Duarte. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Here's MP. The shot from the low post is good.
And love to see MP get aggressive inside, pushing his way around the contact and to his shot.
Down low, it's tipped. Left side Jackson. Back to Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Trailblazers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Watford, that's good.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Driving inside. The shot no good by Duarte. Trailblazers leading by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Rubio dishes to Jackson. Here's Duarte. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. No good that time. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Simons, covered by Rubio. Passes it to MP. Here's Eubanks. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Simons. And the layup's good off the glass. Simons has got 5 points so far.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. Well, some great players at the small forward position. But T.J. Warren can score with the best of them. And he said he's always excited to face those elite talents.
I'm looking forward to it. Like I say all the time, it's a blessing to be able.
Well, we know Greg had a breakthrough for his 6th season, but Warren missed almost all of year 7 to injury.
Yeah, and he's confident he can come back strong. Remember, this is a guy who scored 53 points in a game, so his talent level obvious.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Portland, Dunn is out there with MP. Then it's Little, and it's Eubanks in at center. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Malcolm Brogdon has become a Pacers stalwart. He said, I fit the identity of this team as an underdog that overperforms and proves people wrong. I've been asked to be the leader of this team. I lead with my voice and by example. I'll be fearless on the court so that my teammates can follow. Kevin?
I love what he's about, David. Thank you. Dunn shot's good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 6-point game. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. So it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trail Blazers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game. MP's checked in for Joe Ingles. Pacers trail by 10. On the court right now for the Pacers. Turner is out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Buddy Hield. And it's Duarte in at the small forward. Hield against Winslow. Hield kicks to Turner. Duarte passes to Smith. Over MP. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And how many players have ever notched multiple 60-point games? The list? Wilt, Jordan, Kobe, Elgin Baylor, James Harden, Damian Lillard.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Halliburton against Nurkic. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You think of those cold-blooded scores, man, none better than Lillard.
Certain players inspire appropriate fear. When he hits half court, he's within range.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Little's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Ricky Rubio comes in for Buddy Hield. Pass to Hart. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Lillard from outside, and another 3 from Portland.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
Halliburton passes to Jackson. Here's Duarte. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The pass to Halliburton. Wants to get it to Turner, and does. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. In Indiana with the change here, too. McConnell's checked in. A minute 42 left in the third. Pass to MP. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Trailblazers leading by 11. Simons surveying the D. And the rejection by Jackson for the Trailblazers. Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's done in for MP. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that block might...
For the Trailblazers, Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Little. MP comes in for Anfernee Simons. And Lillard subbed in for Dunn. And stolen by Lillard. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Joe Ingles is out there with Winslow. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Passes to Jackson. Here's Halliburton. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Feeds it to MP. Rubio with the rebound. Pacers trail by 11. To the inside. Jackson kicks to Halliburton. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Beyond the arc. And Tyrese Halliburton gets the three. Halliburton's got 9 points in the quarter.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
McConnell against Lillard. Nurkic dishes to MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Trailblazers.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Damian Lillard.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Warren the pass to Hield. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 11 feet away. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Back to Winslow. Pass to MP. Basket counts. And now a 12-point Trailblazer lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. It's just a total team effort.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team. Is your ability to win at home, and they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.